Welcome to Men's Essentials, everyone. This is the Manscaped Beard Hedger. I've had it for about a year, and almost every other beard trimmer that I've used in the past only lasts about a year or less. You know, it'll start having issues like the motor inside will stop working well, so it'll suddenly stop, or maybe it just doesn't trim as well. Other issues like the battery doesn't hold charge that long or doesn't charge at all. Just other issues that, trimmers tend to have. It just so happens that I've had this Manscaped trimmer for about a year now, so I'm gonna let you guys know how well this is holding up. I did mention that in my original video that I wanted to see if this trimmer would last a year or more. First thing I want to talk about is the battery. I have had zero issues with it keeping a charge. Now, Manscaped does say that the charge on this trimmer should last about 60 minutes or an hour, and I haven't timed it to see if that's exactly how long it lasts, but it seems to last a really long time. I'm assuming that it's an hour, maybe even a little bit more. And I only use this trimmer about 2 times a week whenever I see that my beard is getting a bit too long. I keep it about the length that you see in the video. I also really like the small light towards the bottom of the trimmer that notifies you about how much battery life is left in the trimmer. Those lights on the trimmer are not absolutely necessary, but it's nice to have that. So after 1 year, the battery is doing amazing. Another issue that I've run into with other trimmers is the motor. The little motor inside of it sometimes will slow down or will just stop working. And I have not noticed any performance issues with the motor at all. Now, there isn't a way for me to measure this, but as far as I can tell, the blade still moves just as fast as it did when I originally bought this trimmer. I have not noticed any slowing down at all. It doesn't suddenly stop. That motor seems to be working really well. Now, the blade on any trimmer goes hand in hand with the motor since they have to work together, right? So regarding the blade, I also have not had any issues. It's trimming my beard just as well as it did before. The only complaint that I had about this trimmer, or the only main complaint, was that it didn't seem to cut my beard evenly. I felt like I had to pass certain spots on my beard several times for it to trim certain parts of my beard. But in spite of that, the blade is still working just fine. It's maintained its sharpness, and I know that you're supposed to use oil on your blades to maintain the quality of them, but this one, I've never actually used oil on this blade, and it's worked really well, even though I didn't take care of it as well as I probably should have. And I do use this trimmer without the guard sometimes. I'll use it to trim the lower part of my beard closer to my neck. I also use this to trim the hair on the back of my neck. Again, with all of those things, it still works really well. This is a very solid trimmer. The on-off button on the trimmer still works really well too. It also has this dial that lets you select how short you want your trim to be when you have the guard on. That dial still turns really well. There's no issues with that either. Overall, this is just a really solid trimmer. So after having said all of that, guys, is this the best trimmer out there? No, it's not. There are definitely better ones. One of the best performing trimmers I ever had was a brawn trimmer, but unfortunately that one, like many others, only lasted 6 months, but it did a great job of trimming my beard. I recently tested out and made a video about this Brio trimmer. Go watch that video if you're interested. That one I think is the best one that I've tried out recently. But this Manscaped Beard Hedger is a solid trimmer. I'm not giving you the best trim ever, but just get the job done. This is definitely a good, solid trimmer. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I make videos about men's essential products and accessories. So grooming products like this trimmer, Dr. Squatch and Duke Cannon, colognes, watches, sunglasses, just anything else that I think is an essential item for men. Leave some comments if you agree with me about this trimmer, or if there's any other ones that you think I should test out, let me know. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.